J.I. putting on. Everywhere I go, I'm putting on. J.I. putting on.
My next guest is so big that rapper Machine Gun Kelly actually re-recorded a song specifically for her. I'm talking about Jessica I, who is ranked #1 in the UFC women's flyweight division. Welcome to the show. Yeah. She's here in studio, folks. Thank you for coming in, and let's talk about, how did that come about? How did that song come about?
Well, you know, Cleveland is a pretty incredible city, right? Like, everyone really has each other's back. And me and MGK have some local friends that still live there. And I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if he changed Till I Die to J.I. Till I Die?
Yeah.
And they kind of shot him the idea. And he's like, yeah, no problem. I love help people from Cleveland. So, yeah.
Wow. So just Ohio.
Just Ohio love.
Ohio love.
Yeah.
I like that. And now you recently moved to Las Vegas. How are you liking the heat? Well, we're not in the heat quite yet, so you might still like it.
We moved the same week that it snowed here, and I was literally like, the snow's following me.
Yeah.
Why is the snow following me from Ohio? So I've loved every bit of it. I love Vegas, and I can't wait to go get this Title I, get all the hard work done, and just enjoy it and see what the city's really got to offer. And
you had your UFC debut 6 years ago. You were fighting in bantamweight, and now you're in flyweight. So explain that transition and how that kind of came about.
Well, you know, the bantamweight division was the 135, famously known with Ronda Rousey. So, you know, we're so thankful for her because she's the one who put us on the map.
Right.
But at the time, there was only one division. So it was like you had to go where Ronda was. And I made the decision to move up a weight class. Not as big as some of those girls are. So I went there, I played a little bit, could keep up, but wasn't as successful as I wanted to be or knew that I could be. So I would just beg Dana and beg the matchmakers, like, please let me fight at 125. Just let me fight at flyweight. Let me show you why you guys scouted me and wanted me. After I had a couple losses, 4 losses straight in the UFC, and most time they don't keep fighters when you lose that much. And they were like, we still believe in you, Jess. We're gonna make a flyweight division, and here we are going into my 4th fight, and I'm gonna win this.
Yeah, three fight winning streak here, and you have your chance at the gold this upcoming weekend, or June 8th. So what goes through your mind, and physically too? How do you mentally prepare? How do you physically prepare for a fight like this?
There's so much. I think that the physical preparation has actually changed the older that I've gotten. I've actually feel like my body's maturing better. It's recovering a little slower, but it's maturing better, so it's retaining knowledge really well. In the mental preparation, you know, I feel like we all are so scared to change all the time, but sometimes change is really good, and you're never gonna know the change is good until you at least try it. And this has been one of those times where I feel like the change has reinvented me and made me feel like I'm a different person, and allowing me to go into this such an important fight with such extreme confidence in myself.
I love that. And you're talking about change. You said you're going to win this fight, and we believe in you. What would change in your life after winning this? You know,
it's kind of hard to say, right? Like, because you build up for this, right? In every fight it's always been like a build up to get to the title fight. It's like, wait a minute, when I win the title fight, what will change?
Yes.
Probably nothing. Maybe the way I perceive myself, just 1% is different, and that is gonna make me a better person, and that makes me happier. So until I'm fully there, you know, I won't know, but to me, emotionally, it would just make me happy. It made me feel accomplished, you know? And like you, remember when you tried out for this job and you're like, I really want this, right? And when you got it, you thought things would be a little different, but you liked yourself more, and you liked what you were doing, right? Like, now I feel like I like myself more.
Motivational speaker, too. But one thing that would change, you might be on a Wheaties box, you know? Like I'm not on a Wheaties box. So that's cool. I love that. Well, when you're not working out, we were talking during commercial break how much she works out. Sometimes it's 3 times a day. What do you do when you're not working out or fighting, or what do you do to chill?
So I feel like I like being a normal girl. Like today, I got to get my makeup done. Looks super pretty for you guys.
You look beautiful.
So it's like I love to be a girl, you know. Like I love to go shopping. I like to go look at makeup. I like to get my hands dirty in gardening, and I have 2 Shih Tzus, which I adore. They're my best friends. One that goes with me on fight week, but I love to hang out with my dogs and just be a normal person. You know, I think that sometimes we glorify what we call a public figure, and I just want to be like everybody else too, just with a fancy gold belt on.
Oh yeah, we want that gold belt. Jessica, thank you so much for coming in. We hope you love Vegas, but this heat doesn't scare you away.
Never.
All right, good. Guys, you can check out UFC 238 June 8 on pay-per-view.